Hey guys, it's Tim Chasen here from Six Hearts and the East Pointers as well. And I'm from Prince Edward Island, and I would have to say that the one of the biggest influences for me, as far as festivals go, would be very close to home on Eastern PEI is the Rollo Bay Fiddle Festival, which is a festival that my grandfather started back in 1976, and I'm actually on the committee that runs it and makes sure that it stays alive after 47 years it's going into. So for me, every summer, going to the festival and being exposed to different fiddle players and folk singers and songwriters from across the world was pretty special, and I don't take it for granted. I know I certainly did at the time, but just being surrounded by it growing up, and then also getting to the point where I could go and perform on stage. And it was a bit of a family affair, so it was pretty cool to hear first of all my family, and then players from other parts of the world. And I would say, as far as artists, I also have a few older brothers and cousins that played in a band called Kindle, and they haven't been active in a while, but it was a Celtic rock band, and they toured around quite a bit through Canada and the States, and they were my favorite band growing up, and it was a big goal of mine to maybe someday join the band. And I actually did play bass with them whenever I was like 14 or something like that. But they had a drive and a new sound that I really, it kind of drove me to want to play more, and they inspired me in many ways. And they would play at the festival as well. And then other bands, Vishten, who Emmanuel and Pascal, who were part of Six Hertz. Whenever they came up on the scene and started touring, I remember being also very influenced by the three of them, and hearing their like Acadian influence on trad music, and seeing them play and perform these big stages was really, really cool. So also Lenny Gallant from PEI as a songwriter, one of Canada's greatest songwriters for sure, and him kind of paving the way for a lot of East Coast artists at that time. So I hope that this makes a bit of sense, and make sure that you check out some music from Prince Edward Island, because there are many, many artists and festivals that I didn't get a chance to mention. And thanks for listening.